Hi, this is Michael J. Russ. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Beyond the 3D on YouTube. What I want to tell you is that I've spent the last couple of months, probably 2.5 months since I've made my last video here on YouTube, kind of coalescing the ideas, the methods and concepts that I've been writing about and publishing my audiobooks about and other blogs over the past 19 years. And I've brought everything under the umbrella of owning your power, zero adversity. When you own your power, life is zero adversity for you. You can navigate things with great ease. You're in complete control of your feelings and emotions, and you're actually creating and controlling your life the way you see it, the way you envision it. So this episode is really about owning your power, giving you an introduction to what it means to own your power. Owning your power. Listen, you have had the power to create your life since birth. It is yours. It is your birthright. No one can take it away from you. Basically, it's yours. Whether you use it or not, you're using it all the time. You're exercising this power 24/7. What you might not realize is the things in your life that you are creating with your power that you really don't like. Many things you are creating. Perhaps, let me give you an example. You have created, you're in a position, either a relationship or your work or whatever, that's really not working for you. And there's a reason why that is. There's a reason why things aren't working for you. Because you're giving away your power to situations and circumstances that, fear, worry, concern, financial issues, giving away your power. There's a lot of things that you may be giving away your power to and feeling helpless or hopeless or feeling, again, angry, worried, fearful, concerned. These are signs, these negative feelings and emotions are signs that you are actually giving away your power. You can retake your power when you know how. Let me just simply roll down a couple of things for you here. What it means to own your power. First thing is your feelings and emotions. You can only be hurt when you allow yourself to be hurt by situations, circumstances, and people. This is something that you control. You feel empowered to create your life experience. You know innately that you have the ability to create your life. And you create your life through thoughts, words, and feelings. Thoughts, words, and feelings. They are the paint that you use to paint your masterpiece. When you master your life, you create the masterpiece of your life, you're doing it with your thoughts, words, and feelings. Your thoughts and words with regard to self-talk that I've been talking about incessantly, and I've written 2 books about. Your inner conversation, what you think and say about you and what you are doing. You are painting a picture of your life. If you don't like your life experience, as I like to say, the first place you need to look is within. It's at your self-talk. What are you reinforcing in your life? What are you influencing in your life? You're doing it with your thoughts and words, your mental dialogue. Your feelings are a big part of this because when you put full feelings, the full weight of your feelings behind things that are negative, that's the vibe you create. That's the experience you create for yourself as a negative one. And when you recall that experience in the future, you can recall the same fears, worries, and concerns. I like to say that really my goal in life is to create more positive feelings and emotions during the day than negative feelings and emotions. And when I do that, I have an exceptionally high quality of life and state of well-being. That's the goal I wish for you, to create more positive feelings and emotions during the day. When you sit down and you put on a piece of paper, a little stick count, you really have nothing in the negative column. That's the goal. Nothing in the negative column. And this is all within your control. When you own your power, you understand that you create your life. You create those feelings and emotions based on how you perceive your outside world. It's that simple. Although it may be complicated or challenging for you to get a grasp of and to actually put into practice, Because there's some elements you need to understand. Self-talk is one of them. What it's about, how you use it, how you're using it now, whether you're using it to reinforce what you don't want in your life instead of what you do want. What are you doing with your thoughts, feelings, and emotions? They represent energy to you. Energy, creative energy. Are you using them in the right way? Being authentic is a huge part of owning your power. Being authentic is being honest, being trustworthy, being loyal, being compassionate and empathetic when it comes to yourself and others. You're easy to forgive. You don't judge the world around you and yourself because you know that goes nowhere. That's a road to nowhere. You're loyal, kind, loving. You're somebody who understands that you create your life. And it's in your DNA. You have a moral compass more than anything else. You know what you will and won't do. You have a mental philosophy, a philosophy of life. The line you will not cross under any circumstances. You know what it is, and you respect others. You know that your thoughts and words and feelings are what you use to create on your canvas. You see your feelings and emotions as a biofeedback mechanism for you to tell you when you are and are not owning your power. When you decide to place blame on someone or something, you recognize that that is an immediate giving away of your power and control over that situation. You then become an emotional puppet to whatever happens beyond that because you've placed blame on someone else. Being authentic is being accountable. Owning your power is being accountable, totally accountable for everything that you do, for what happens in your life. Ultimately, 100%. You forgive, you use the element of gratitude, you're grateful for what happens, who you are, and what you're doing in your life, and you're creating. You're creating your state of being. When you own your power, you're creating your state of being. Your I am. I am are the two most powerful words because they state who you are in this given moment. And your I am is your state of being. When you own your power, you understand how to wield the I am. You don't say I am not. That's stating what you're not. You might as well just put a line right through the knot and you're actually saying what you are. State who you are. I am forgiving. I am grateful. I am prosperous. I am passionate, compassionate. I am empathetic. I am loving. I am intimate. State who you are. When you own your power, you state who you are. If things aren't going right in your life right now, you need to take a good listen to my podcast, beyondthe3d.com. Listen to a couple of the episodes. The last 8 episodes deal with owning your power. Many of the other episodes previous to that are elements involved in owning your power. You see, you're a creator. You were born a creator. You were an alchemist, and you can transform your life in any given way, shape, or form. Who you are and your life experience around you. You can turn lead into gold, which is my metaphor for turning a dispassionate, unloving, complacent, stale life into one that's vibrant, loving, happy. You can do that. You have the power to do that based on your own perceptions. If your relationship is not going the way that you'd like it to go, examine your perceptions, examine your self-talk, examine what you're contributing to the relationship first before anything else. Because in many cases, a shift in perception from you can make a very, very huge change in your relationship. If you're looking at a work situation that's very dull, an environment that you don't feel as if you're a contributor, if you hate getting up in the morning and going to work, you really, when you own your power, you examine that and you find out what it is through a process of discovery you need to do to make your life better. Examine your perceptions, examine your self-talk, examine the thought viruses you're operating under. Are you saying this is the worst thing ever, and then that's what you're creating through your perceptions? Maybe. It's quite possible. Are there other opportunities for you? Are you doing what you really want to do in life? Are you pursuing your right livelihood? You should be happy. You should be joyous, enthusiastic, and excited about getting up in the morning. When you own your power, you do. You act exactly like that. You are that person. You act that way. Own your power and take control of your life. My name is Michael J. Russ. I appreciate your time and your courtesy. In videos to come, I'll be getting into more intimate detail about how you can own your power, what it means to go beyond owning your power, to control your life, dealing with the various elements involved. Zero adversity, huge element, because the way that you're perceiving and responding to what's happening around you is determining whether or not you're going to dedicate, give away your power, whether you're going to own it and create your life experience. We'll be talking more about that. Appreciate your time again and your courtesy. Bye-bye.